Hello, my friends. Welcome back to President's Hidden Histories here on Clear Signals. Today, in episode 4, I want to tell you about James Madison, our fourth president and principal author of the Constitution. He is often remembered as a serious and scholarly man, but he had a delightful sense of humor that showed itself in quiet, clever ways. Let me share a couple of stories with you. Madison stood only about 5 foot 4 inches tall and weighed around 100 pounds. His voice was soft, almost whisper-like, so people sometimes had to lean in close to hear him. Yet beneath that reserved manner was a man who enjoyed a good jest. Those who knew him well described him as an excellent storyteller with a sly wit. He took pleasure in gentle mischief and well-timed remarks. One evening, Dolly Madison opened a bottle of champagne and the cork flew dramatically across the room. Without missing a beat, James turned to her sister Lucy and said calmly, "If you drink much more of that, it'll make you hop like the cork." It was a perfect dry observation that brought a laugh from everyone. He also enjoyed playful tricks. At Princeton, he once spoke French to a bewildered French traveler, but delivered it in a thick Scottish accent just to add to the man's confusion. And at social gatherings, he would pose little experiments, such as determining precisely how many bottles of champagne might lead to a headache the next day. These small moments reveal a lighter side to a man who shaped so much of our government. And here's one of the more amusing hidden stories. In 1791, Madison traveled with Thomas Jefferson to Vermont. They arrived in Bellington on Saturday and planned to continue their journey the next day. Although undocumented in detail, legend says they were stopped or confronted for violating the local Sabbath laws, which strictly prohibited unnecessary travel, including carriage rides on Sunday. In truth, the historical record shows they were simply delayed by these blue laws and had to wait until Monday to proceed. Still, the irony is remarkable. Two men who championed religious freedom found themselves inconvenienced by a religious restriction on ordinary movement. They handled it with patience and continued on, but it makes for a charming illustration of the era's customs. So there you have it, James Madison, the quiet genius with a mischievous streak, and a brief encounter with Sunday rules that history has turned into something of a legend. Even the most thoughtful leaders had their lighter, unexpected moments. I hope these stories brought a smile. If you enjoyed them, please give the video a like and subscribe for the next episode. And let me know in the comments, what other presidential tales would you like to hear? Until next time, take care.